Here's a zoom look at my camper. It's a 2000, what do you call it? Mercedes Vario. So it's a 4-litre turbo diesel. All the lights here are there's 3 H1 lights and one I think is an H3. So together with those little Harley lights down there, they're actually 3-stage as well. So the little strip at the bottom and top, they get used when it's just normal side lights. And the other strips here go when you've got the main beam on, and then the whole thing shines up when you've got the high beams on. That's if they're selected. It's got a switch to individually turn it off because it's a little bit too bright when you get them on. With all these lights are hella bright. They're just on their own, you know. They flood the road full of light. It's really good. So I've got 2 battery packs in here. It's a 24 volt in total. 2 truck batteries. So one's fairly new, one's brand new. 140 amp hour. Which is more than that I'll ever need. None of the stuff inside actually uses those batteries at all. Put these Euro liners on all the way around. That's the door for emergency. All the lights are being replaced with the LED. So these are, what's it called? It's indicators in the center, and then the stop lights, the driving lights and stop lights on the outside. So it's really bright. You can't miss me indicating. Toolbar there. Reversing camera. So every single light's been replaced with the LEDs all the way around. And here you got a 60-litre tank here. All the switchboard. That's for getting power off the grid. If you just parked up, the battery the engine charges it, or the solar panels. And here's all the electrics in here, and inverter, and all the batteries and stuff. There's 6 of them. It's got enough power for like a solid day and a half maybe of keeping the air conditioning on. It's a lot cheaper than using the normal electric heater, that's for sure. Right. I got it, the windows were smashed. Got it in copart.co.uk. It's expected value between 15 to 20, which was quite believable. But the side windows were broken, so me and my mate did put the new ones in. So one of my friends is a mechanic, one's a kind of auto electrician and mechanic. So it only cost me a total of, even now spending some money here in Bulgaria, it's cost me a total of about 10 grand, £10,000, maybe £11,000 total. So it should have cost me somewhere around the 35 grand. So I'm really lucky just having people to do stuff for me for a good price and not get ripped off. Those are airlines my friend put in. So I've got new airbags and everything on here. You can, I don't know if you can see under there. No, I don't know. I can't see it from here. Anyway, it's got new airbags in it. And that airline, I'd use it to clean snowboards off when I was in Austria recently. Just put the air tools up to it. And storage space under here. That could be fitted out with more batteries as well. It's actually cabled up for it, but just don't really need it because everything's all LED, and it's just quite really efficient. It's a Sat-Nav and you know, stereo, radio, all that sort of stuff. Bluetooth. Good shade there. Yeah, Bose speakers. 5-speed manual. The seat's one of those truck seats that kind of bounce up and down. It's got good visibility from the mirrors, although because I'm I'm in Europe, I'll need to, with a right-hand drive car, I will have to get an extended bit in the bottom of that mirror, because pulling out if you're at a certain angle can be quite difficult. You have to get up out of the seat if you're by yourself. Plugs there so I can plug fans in and stuff. Or a fan. And the perfect vehicle for a single man and his 5 mistresses he doesn't want to give favoritism to. Or just someone like me who sleeps usually there or there. And my dog is in here. Well, he's not in there right now, but that's his spot. And that's his own personal USB and light up there, marked with the red LED. Yeah, actually really comfortable, these beds. I just did the floor in this polyurethane. It's a PU hybrid stuff, so it doesn't smell. So it's quite a new material. I was going to do it in vinyl, and I thought, oh, what if they got a new material science stuff when they do? This is talking about materials. This is the composite stuff. So it's tough and it's a little bit heavy though. Anyway, that's in there. Tools, everything could just go under here or over here. And washer dryer, oven. Yeah, everything's done in vinyl, just a cream vinyl. So everything, the floor is the same, just to kind of have a, I don't know, kind of space capsule look about it. I am going to change these kind of garishly bright lights that I've had to filter because they're just too bright. I'll left these ones here as they are, you see. But that's just because the kitchen area can do with being bright. But everything else, I'm probably going to just put more like this, and I'll put them in the bathroom as well. I tried them out and they look pretty good. That's all, what's it called? You know, water resistant switches, so you're not going to electrocute yourself, because it's 220 volts or 200 volts. Those lights there are actually 12, so it goes into converter boxes. But everything's all sealed up, so it's completely safe, and it's also got protection circuit in it as well. All right, that little porthole goes down into that tank that you saw before, and you see all the plugs like there and here have USB on them as well. Oh, I forgot. I'll put that on. Got strip lighting over here. This is pretty cool. When you're driving at night, it's just cool having these on, so there's not so much brightness out the vehicle. People can't see in, but you can still see what you're doing, go to the toilet, stuff like that. And actually, as you don't want to put brights on to wake everyone up at night time, you just put on that one only, and a lot dimmer. Just a cassette toilet. Cambridge audio amp, which is fairly old but good quality. Emission speakers, same thing. They're quite heavy, small, heavy speakers. They actually pump out. The subwoofer's under here as well. So also Cambridge audio. The electricity monitoring is down here, and that switch there is to turn off the water that I showed you before. Why the hell's the thing not? This phone's not liking to focus. Anyway, that's really annoying.